Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tammy and I'm back with another video. So in today's video we are going to be doing makeup. We're going to be doing a beginner's tutorial sort of. So if you want to know how I achieved this look, then you should definitely not go anywhere and stay right here. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get right into this video. I just took a shower. I moisturized my face with my shea butter because some girl has very dry skin in winter. My skin is moisturized, so because shea butter is a little oily, I am still going to go in with a primer. I'm sorry, my table is on the side now, so excuse me now. Also guys, disclaimer, I know I said this in my previous video, but I moved, and so like finding an angle is so hard now because I'm not trying to shoot in my room anymore. So yeah, for now let's just work with what we have, okay? So as a beginner, you have to moisturize your face. A lot of people are under the impression that when you put on makeup, you shouldn't apply anything on your face. Well, in actual fact, you should apply lotion because your skin is gonna dry out, and also you don't want makeup that looks so dry. You want your makeup to look glossy, not oily, just wet, moist, okay? So I'm currently just applying my Catrice Primer. You can get this in Discount. I think it's about 70 bucks. And it basically just keeps your skin not too dry. Like this one is perfect. It gives you a matte finish, but still like your skin is not dry. And then you guys remember I used to use milk of magnesia. I stopped using milk of magnesia because it's 2021. I like to use it now and then, maybe on my brides for, you know, like long day wear makeup, but we need to move on to better things. Okay, so I replaced my milk of magnesia with this Pond's mattifying radiance cream. If my client comes and they haven't applied any lotion, this is still a good sort of moisturizer. Okay, so make sure your hands are clean always when you're working on your face or on a client's face, and you want to just moisturize This feels so good. It's very important for you to moisturize your face because like your face is like a layer, man. So if you put things on top and like the foundations and the concealers, and your base is not properly, you know, moisturized, which is your skin, then your makeup is going to look ashy with time, or it's just not going to look cute. It's not gonna come out the way it should. Okay, so you guys know my brows are micro blinded or whatever. My brows are done by Renelle Beauty. I will always recommend Renelle Beauty for your brow microblading, because what? Don't play yourself, darlings. What I do is, now that my brows are filled in already by Renelle, you guys can see they still have like a little, like some spaces, man. And so I like to just make that out evenly. And I'm currently using this spoolie thingy. I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, I'm using that to just brush out my brows. You guys can see that the beginning sort of goes up, yeah? Up, and then in the middle you go to the sides. So beginning is up, then you go to the sides. So if you already know how to do makeup, you're probably gonna get annoyed because this video is really for people that don't know anything about makeup. Okay, so you guys, I'm using my brown pencil. This pencil is from Chinatown. Any China shop, babes. Please, it's 2021. Let's stop using black pencils on our brows. It's just not cute. You guys can see that I'm not creating any new structure. I am just filling in what I already have. So then I'm going to brush that out, because when you brush out, it spreads the product evenly. The spoolie spreads the product evenly for you. Okay, the next thing I'm going to use is then my LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn. Because I'm an advanced makeup artist, I obviously have this. I got this from one of my fellow makeup artists, Miss Mama. She's also starting a YouTube channel soon, so guys, go and by her channel. Okay, but as a beginner, you can always just use the palm of your hand. You know, there's a car in my street that sounds like my boyfriend's car. And every time I hear it, then I'm like, what is he doing here? And then I remember, neighbors. So I have my foundation here, and then I just have my concealer brush. As you can see, it's nice and flat, like, oh guys, makeup stress. It's going to end in tears. Kidding, it's going to end in a good face beat, a hot one in fact. I don't even know what look I'm going for. I'm just trying to film for y'all. Okay, so I take my spoolie and guys, just watch. You basically just follow the shape that's already there. And guys, remember the purpose of concealer is basically just clean up your brow and give it that neat look. And then we just leave it like that. I used to go up, but I don't do that anymore, especially not with concealer. I like to do it rather with a foundation. So with that said, then we go to the other side. The other side is usually the most difficult because your arms are like crossed. But baby girl, you can do anything you put your mind to. Okay, so the next thing I like to do is I like to take just any of my brushes, and I just use that to blend in the product on top of my eye, like blend it into my skin so that it's not so white. You guys saw earlier I looked a little too white now. Just blend it out so I look like a normal person. Guys, getting your brows microbladed makes things so much easier. Like, you guys saw I didn't even take long with these brows. Okay, I'm going to make my beauty blender wet. Don't go anywhere. I have a bunch of beauty blenders. I usually get my blenders from Signature, or I order them with Hairstyle Fashion. So you guys can see the size of the beauty blender, right? You must make it wet. Like, you must dip it in water and squeeze out all the water. There must be no water coming out. It must be damp. I'll show you now.
2,000 years later.
Back. Okay, so guys, you can see the size is much bigger and my hands are wet. But yeah, you guys can see the size is much bigger and there's no water coming out. You can even go as far as taking toilet paper and just, you know, like, you see there? You fold it nicely like this. Then you take your blender and you put it in, and then you just squeeze it so that you make sure that it doesn't have water at all. The next thing we need to do is our foundation. We need to clean up our brows on top, just to give it a nice neat look. And I use 2 shades of foundation. I use Black Opal and I use Maybelline. Are you guys taking notes? Yes, teacher. Okay, so I like to take the 2 shades because I have uneven skin tone, unfortunately. So this is Maybelline, this is Black Opal. Black Opal is a little too light alone, and then Maybelline is too dark alone. So I have to mix the 2. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to mix it, and then I'm going to clean up on top of my brows, just so that they are nicely neat. I know they already look neat, but details, honey, details, always. So the reason why we don't use concealer on top anymore is to avoid looking cakey up here. So you know when you take flash pictures, how some people look so white up there, we are trying to avoid that. So because the foundation is most your color, it blends into your skin, unlike the concealer. The concealer is white, so it gives you a different type of, and it's hard to blend out, no lie, especially if you're a beginner. And what I like to say with the top of the brow is keep a fair distance. Don't go into your hair. I mean, you guys can see that I started a little bit further. That's because my front hair is long, right? So I like to just make room for them and not sort of force them to be smaller than they are. Right, so then we take our brush again and we just blend that out into the skin. Guys, blending is your best friend when it comes to makeup. Blending should be your best friend. I'm going to try this technique today. I've never done it before, but I want to see how it goes. I don't do my makeup with a brush. I don't apply my foundation with a brush. I just use a beauty blender. I find it easier to use, easier to blend, and it doesn't leave you with lines. You're going to attempt something new today. So what I also noticed, we're applying foundation now. What I noticed a lot of you guys do is you do this, which is wrong. You're supposed to dab the product into your skin, okay? So you are dabbing, not pulling. Not cute, okay? Don't do that. And also, don't snoop the product, né? Like, if the foundation is not enough, go back into the bottle. Don't snoop. A lot of people, it's like, you have makeup on, but then I know you want to go for that minimal no makeup look, but then now you end up looking like some areas are snooped. Don't forget to go into your, what is this bone called? So that your things don't show where they start and where they end. Okay, girls and boys. We have boys watching this. Okay, don't forget to go into your hairline, sweeties, because you must not see where your product starts and where it ends. If you rush, you crash. I'm going to go in with my beauty blender because me, I'm not feeling this brush story. You guys can already see like I look cute and all of that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our concealer. So now we're going to conceal the face. What I do now is I use a lighter concealer. I didn't like it at first because it was making me look, I don't know. You know, some people exaggerate that white under eye thing, like. So what I do is I take a really light concealer, my Dermacore, and I mix it with my Fawn. Fawn is almost close to my complexion, so it balances out the whiteness. Like you guys can see, this is too white, and then this is Fawn. So I mix the two, and then it will give me a color that I will use to conceal with. You don't have to look white. Like, I see a lot of girls, especially this area, you guys struggle with it. This is white now. Guys, don't do this now. If you're not advanced, don't try this now. Just stick to your LA Girl concealer. Like, if I was still a beginner, I would have probably just used my Fawn without mixing this, because it's hard to blend, trust me. And when you're highlighting your face, you want to just bring the product from your inner corner to the outer eye, so it gives you that, yeah. So I like to go all the way, but some people just, they like this. Like, why? Do you see the difference between this side and this side? I see that. Don't do that, guys. You look like ghosts. And honestly, if you're here to catch on my video, you're not open to learning, and that's just who you are. So this is like a beginner tutorial, but advanced at the same time, because beginners are not necessarily supposed to be highlighting their face and all that, but me, I like to give it all away. Even when you register for my makeup class, I'll teach you everything. I don't have time to teach health things. It just doesn't make sense. Anything lighter than your actual complexion makes your color pop. And then you must always blend out there. Like, when it comes to makeup, blending should be your best friend. And also, guys, you must be careful now. Your brows are here. You must hold the beauty blender in a way that, you know, you don't de-shape your brow now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our Yardley translucent powder. This is my favorite setting powder. So I like to take my beauty blender and just dab it in there. Okay guys, so now that we have baked our face, we are now going to, should we contour now? Yeah, let's contour. So for contouring, you need something like this, like, you know. So I'm going to be using this palette. I know there are some people that contour with dark concealers, dark foundations. I don't know how to do that. It makes life hard for me. So I'm just going to use my Beauty Treats. Hey, this makes a good picture. Okay, so I'm going to use my Beauty Treats palette. You can get this in Discam. Most of my products are actually from Discam and Clicks. Yeah, I hardly have signature products, but I have a few that are good. But my foundations, concealers, all those things come from Discam or signature. So now we're just going to contour with a darker shade. I'm going to use with this too, or this with this. But if it's not popping, then you can go in with this palette. I got this from Signature. So I just take a bit of brown and I just, don't forget your, I don't know why, but I don't believe in contouring my nose. My nose is big, that even if I contour, there's no difference. Do you guys see that the way I highlighted my face makes my eyes look like I have Chinese eyes? See, what is this? So now I'm using my beauty blender. I dipped it in a bit of powder just to set the concealer we put on top of the eye before you actually put the product in. And I don't have a look. I'm trying to think of an inspiration look. I can't think of any. Today I want to try like a maroon lip. So I think maybe like a, let's do a dark eyeshadow like a Mekhlali.
Who?
Mekhlali. Dark eye, black eye. Oh my god. Must we do it then? Let's do it. Okay, so for my powder, I'm going to be using this eyeshadow brush of mine. Guys, don't laugh at me if it doesn't work out. I'm going to use this palette of mine. This one, I also got it from China. I got it from Discam. So I'm going to go in with the brown first just to set a tone and see how it goes. So now I'm mixing black and brown. If this look comes out hot, I'm going to post it on my Instagram. I've always been so scared of color that even this for me is like a big step. I'm going in with just a bit of a pink on the outer eye just to give it, you know, some, so it's not so dark. You guys can most of see it. Okay. And with eyeshadow, when you put that concealer thing, a little goes a long way. Just imagine, like I just went in once, and this covers my whole eye basically. Oh, I forgot to show you guys which shades I'm using. I'm using this. What is it called? Pebble and Oak, and then I'm mixing it with Moonbeam to give me that pinky look. Okay, so I'm quickly going to put glue on my lashes. But before we put glue on the lashes, I want to show you guys I'm using these lashes from Hairstyle Fashion. They come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a packet for $200. I think I'm going to go with these ones today. I love this. Or what do you guys think? But these are the most dramatic also. No, let's go for these ones. And then also another trick I wanted to teach you guys as beginners is that it's okay to cut your lashes if they're too long. Some of you be having lashes until here, bruh. Like, what's that? Please cut your lashes. So I like to measure before I put on the glue, just to make sure that it's fitting properly. Okay, this one fits properly, but this is actually for this side. Okay guys, so now I'm going to put, I'm using my duo glue from Chinatown. I'm a regular Chinatown shopper, guys. I hardly wear lashes, so I'm really only wearing them to show you guys. Not because I don't like them, I just feel like my lashes are long enough, so why not just use my own? But on days where I obviously want that enhancement and whatnot, I go for it. So once you put glue on your lashes, you should let them at least sit for a while. While my lashes are sitting, I'm just going to use one of my brushes to dust off my powder. I like to clean up my under eyes so that when I do my mascara, my under eye is already nice and clean. I honestly don't like the whole white situation. Like you guys can see I look white. So I like to go in a bit with my concealer. With my foundation. Sorry, my foundation. Which sort of takes away that whole whiteness. Ne? Ah! What did I do? Oh my god, now I look so white. This is initially I was just supposed to use my previous brush, the brush I used to apply my foundation. And then what I do is I don't set this anymore because like it's already matte to give me that glossy look. So when you make a mistake like that, use your foundation to clean it up. So you don't look white. We're not trying to look like ghosts. Me, I look like a ghost right now, Nation. I'm talking about looking. Where? I think our lashes must be drying out. So let's quickly just put mascara on. We'll come back to the face. Put the brush on and curl. It's important to put mascara on because you don't want that foundation and concealer reflecting on your original lashes. Plus you want them to sort of blend with the artificial ones. I also like to put mascara on my lower lashes. Just makes sense. Now it's time to put on the lashes. Guys, putting on lashes on camera is not cute. It's not even funny. So let's just laugh together. So when you put on your lashes, you must have a mirror. And then you look there. Oh, it's not dry completely. When you're putting on your lashes, try to look down so you can get them as close as possible to your original ones. Can you guys see that space? Not cute. So we're going to have to put them down more. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Okay, let's do the other side. See, practice makes perfect, guys. If you go watch my old videos, I used to struggle with putting lashes on camera. Also, guys, please fast for me now so that I can do more makeup videos for this YouTube channel. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like this channel doesn't belong to a makeup artist. Try fasting. I'm winning, guys. I'm winning. Oh, maybe not. Lashes are on or what, baby? Wow, it actually looks really nice. I should do dark eyeshadow more often. It's actually really cute. Been sleeping on myself. What? Oh, you guys, why didn't you tell me? Wow. So you guys can see that my face still has that contoured type of thing, but it's just not exaggerated and I don't look white. Now we're going to take our fan brush. Okay, let's first bit. And then now, is this thing even out there? I don't like it when I have. Now I'm going to wipe my lips because they have foundation. You must always wipe your lips, sweeties. No? Now I'm not sure if I should go for a glossy lip or a matte lip. Okay, so for our lips, I think today I want to try something different. I'm always doing the same thing. Today I'm going to try a dark lip, like a maroon, but I'm so scared, nah? Because I don't like color. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. So I'm going to be using this red in this bold and beautiful lippy. And let's see how that goes. I used to be a girl that likes maroon so much. I don't know what happened. Okay, so I'm just adding a bit of red to give it, so it's not so dark, nah? How do I do make lipsticks, guys? How do you do it? And now we're going to do what is called lip sculpturing. So we're going to sculpture out our lip and give it a shape. For lip sculpturing, you can just use your foundation. Unfortunately, I don't have that other nice thing like other girls. Today, I really stepped out of my comfort zone with this makeup thing. Wow. What was the reason? What was the reason? But okay, sweeties. Always clean up under your eye with a brush. You can even use your concealer brush just to make sure you don't have any. You know when you put mascara on, yeah. Okay, guys, we are done with this face bit. I'm going to then set my face with my Rimmel London setting spray. So yes, loves, that's how you do it. If you feel like your face and your neck are not matching, like I do right now, I take my contour palette and I just blend that in. But sometimes it looks like this because of the light also, so don't worry too much. So yeah, guys, this brings us to the end of this video. Honestly, if you've watched this far, you are superb. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you for staying tuned. I hope you guys learned one or two things. Let me know what more videos you guys would like me to do in detail. Maybe you guys want me to do like just the lashes in detail. Let's learn together. And let's look cute after this pandemic, because outside will be open and there's no way we're going to leave this pandemic without knowing how to beat our faces. At least if I'm around. So remember to fast for your girl for more makeup content. And so yeah, with that said, do like, comment, and so yeah guys, I'll see you guys in my next video.